Hi everyone. So nobody actually voted, so I think the vote is still open for another 24 hours or so. So I thought I'd just do a couple of little videos of other things before I do the eye looks that I've asked you to choose. So as you know, everyone knows I love my tatty lash, lash strips specifically. I do like the clusters, but I prefer the lash strips for convenience. And you'll all know I do love the double trouble glue. However, yesterday I was out in the wind, and one of my lashes came up. I went to stick it down and it kind of blew away with the wind. It has been a strong wind, so it's not like that's going to happen all the time. But it got me realising what video I should do this time. And that is a video based on lash glue. And I found, so it wasn't these specific ones, but when I was in hospital, I found some lashes. Now, the lash strips in these are not as good. They deteriorated very quickly. Like, I think I put them on with this glue, and I had the glue, I literally had to peel them off after 3 days of the glue, keeping them perfectly in position. And that's during my sleep, during my masks, everything like that. They were literally rock solid when I took them off. So the only reason why I bought another set was to show you guys. So this is the brand, it's Superdrug Elore, or Ilor, I don't know how you pronounce it. And these ones are the volume and curl, and they do have a lot of volume and curl, and you've got like a little left and right on there, but it's the glue that I wanted to show you. And sadly, when I went in there yesterday, they didn't have just the glue, it's only in the bigger stores. So I bought the lashes kind of just to show you, you know, the packaging. And in every one of Tatty Lash, you always get a glue. The glue you get in there is the same glue that you can buy on the brush, the pink one. And it is a good glue. But for my favourite glue, it has to be this one's at the moment. And now, like, I love the Double Trouble for the quickness. I love the fact that you can draw with the black and have like a wingtip and it's not sticky. But it's that time of year again where we have got a lot of wind, a lot of rain, and we want our lashes to stay exactly where we put them. Now, in this set, in these, obviously there's not a lot of glue, but I wanted to show you anyway. And I'm going to go ahead and use these just so I can also show you later on down the line how quickly they deteriorated. And we're going to also check on how long these lashes stay on for. So I've got my lash tweezer and my lash curler here, and I'm just going to get going. So just curl my lashes a bit first. And what I like about using lash curlers when it comes to these is you can also use it once you put them on, just to get them in that perfect position. So the glue is very similar to the Tatty Lash glue lash, and every other brand that you get the glue lash. It's like on a little brush. And you just want to make sure you've got a nice coating of that. and I've done that a bit too thick, so I'm just going to wipe some of that thinner. And it's same, the lash glue is the same, you know, you want to make sure you kind of leave it on to get tacky for a good. Please don't use the bathroom while I'm in your Balti. My new carers don't like the cat litter being in the bathroom, so now I've got nowhere to put his litter tray than other my office. Which means he's probably gonna just use the litter tray right now, just to be annoying because he thinks he can get more attention. He's an attention seeker. Not that I don't give him loads of attention when I'm not on camera. So yeah, you kind of want to count the full minute with these on. I can always feel it starting to get sticky already. When like with these, the band is quite thin, and I know we do want a thin band, but the thinner the band, the quicker the lashes come off, and that is why I am still 100% Tatty Lash when it comes to the lashes. However, like I said, this glue is just brilliant, so now I'll be using this glue most of the winter, but with my Tatty Lash glue. Push it in the middle, angle it up, and then I grab the lash curlers and it just helps push it onto the line. So these are good lashes, like to the style I'd normally wear, from Tatty Lash. They don't last long enough, so I'm going to show you a bit of a close-up now. The lash band, I don't know if you can see how thin that is. Very, very thin band, which is good to have a thin band, but when it's so thin, when you go to clean them, they literally just fall apart, and that's exactly what happened to me when I was in hospital. Right, the lash curlers again. Like, you don't need the full minute waiting for these to go on. They literally go on just so quickly. Yeah. So they are very similar to the styles that I'd normally wear from Tatty Lash, however it's just the glue. It's just 100% there for me, for the winter especially. And it's the glue that I have ordered online to come, so I will be using it. I will be sticking to the Tatty Lash lashes though, because they are just the best quality. I've tried many. I've tried Poundland, I've tried Superdrug as well, which are what these ones are. I mean, they're very nice. They're supposed to be close to what the salon lash look is. I don't know, hit or miss, maybe a bit thicker. No, I'm not sure. But these I will literally document over the next 2 days how well these stay on.